Hey YouTube, Jim here, coming back with another video. Today I want to do a video response for Rick over at Vintage Oddball Cards. And he's doing a contest and he's asking people to do video responses showing their best beater cards or shoebox cards or bike spoke cards or whatever you want to call it. But he wants to see beat up, well used, well loved cards. So I got a few here that I want to share with you guys, but before I do, just want to say, Rick, he's such a great guy. You know, the type of guy that, when he talks and he's talking about cards, you want to listen because he is so extremely knowledgeable. He's got an amazing collection, and just some of the cards he shows and just some of the things he talks about. He's one of these guys. There's a handful of guys in the YouTube community here where when they talk, I'm listening because I'm always learning something from them. And Rick, he's one of those guys. More than likely, if you're here watching me, you probably already know about Rick. But in the unlikely event that somebody's watching here and they're not familiar with Vintage Oddball Cards, I will leave a link in the description. So without any further ado, I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you some of my beater cards. First on the list, I have this 1970 Johnny Bench. And you can see there's a big, huge crease that goes right through the middle of the card here. And so this was definitely well loved. Definitely got some soft corners and corner issues too, but that crease right down the middle there really brings out the beater in that card. Here I have another card, 1970 Thurman Munson. And so besides being miscut, you can see the wear. These 71s are noted. You can see the wear all the way along the bottom. We've got 4 soft corners there. This corner here actually has a little crease in it. So beautiful card, definitely well loved. Rick said beaters, but I'm going to call them well loved. Here I have another 71, Luis Aparicio. You can see here on this one, there's a big crease going across the top. And of course, same with the corners. The corners are all very worn. A lot of edge wear. Another well-loved card. Now I've got this card here I've shown before, but there's actually 2 cards here. So I've got the 75 Hank Aaron, which that don't look too bad on the front. There is a small crease right here. You can see it there. There's a crease right there. Soft corners, not too bad though. But when we turn it around, we've definitely got a beater on the back there. Somebody apparently at one time had this glued to something, and upon removal, we've got lots of paper loss there. But fortunately, I've got another 75 Topps Hank Aaron, and this one too is quite the beater. You can just see that. I don't even have to point that out to you. But the beautiful thing about this one is the back is perfect. So I can take these 2 cards, a bad back, bad front. I go like this, put them together. I put them in the penny sleeve. And there I have a 75 Hank with a little crease on the front. There's the back. Nice. Take 2 and make one good one out of it. So last but not least, and probably my favorite card because of the story, is this 1959 Baseball Thrills Aaron Club's World Series Homer. And you can see the corners on these. And the story with this card is I get this card from a friend of mine, an elderly friend. He's about 70 years old, 71 years old. And this card belonged to him when he was a kid. Now he's got a whole pile of cards from when he was a kid, and he gave me this one. And the story is these corners, he actually chewed on these when he was a kid. So, you know, when he was a little kid, you know, 6, 7 years old or whatever, you know, he was walking around, you know, chewing on the corner of the card. And like I said, he's got a whole pile of them. Some of them, all 4 corners are chewed. Some of them just 1 corner. Some of them, like this one, was 2 corners. And, you know, little 6, 7-year-old kid walking around chewing on his cards and chewed up the corners. So I thought that was pretty cool. I love that story. And even with those corners chewed up like that, it's still a beautiful card in my eyes. And so that's all I got. Go check out Vintage Oddball Cards if you're not familiar with him. Thanks for putting on the contest, Rick. I appreciate it. I appreciate the opportunity, and I appreciate all that you do for the YouTube community. That's all I got, guys. Talk to you all soon. Bye for now.